Mike Hirsch, good morning.
Hello, it's David from the Conferencing Centre, just connecting through to your interview.
Thank you very much.
Okay, fantastic. So we've got it scheduled down for a 20-minute interview today.
Sweet.
This is pre-recorded, is that right?
That's right.
Okay, great. Basically 19 minutes into the call, I'll just let you know that you have 1 minute remaining.
Sweet.
And if you need any operator assistance, you press star 0 on your phone and we'll be happy to help you out.
Thank you very much.
Great. So, it's a bit of a silly question, but which publication are you with?
It's a net-based show. It's called Sitting in the Bar in Adelaide. It streams on the net.
Okay, great. Alright, well, I'll get Chloe online and let you know as soon as she's there.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Won't be long.
You are currently the only participant in this conference.
Mike, you're online with Chloe. Please go ahead.
Thank you.
Hello, Michael.
Hello, Chloe. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing today?
Very well. A great thrill to say hello. Welcome back to Australia.
I know, it's great. It's so good to be back. We're delighted to be here. We're having a ball so far, so we're very glad to be back in your wonderful country.
And if my memory serves me correctly, it's welcome back to Adelaide. Did you do some promos here?
I did, yes. I was actually here back in June. Mind you, it was like being in Ireland with all the rain. So we're glad to be back this time, and it was nice to see a bit of sunshine, and we've had a wonderful time here. I love this city. I really do love this city, so it was nice to be back.
Australia and Adelaide loves you guys as well, and the shows have been doing, from what I've been reading, have been doing exceptionally well.
Yeah, they've been incredible. They've been absolutely amazing. I mean, I think for us, we've been performing for the last 6 years together, and kind of picking up everything and coming to Australia and essentially starting from scratch. With our first time performing here, we kind of didn't know what to expect, and we've just been so warmly welcomed by everyone, and the shows have been just amazing. So we're really, really genuinely having a fantastic time.
Is it? I think Australia in general, has an affinity with Ireland anyway, and Irish music. I think we all Australians we seem to like to party and like to kick our heels up like you guys.
Well, listen, I've met more Irish people here than I have at home in Ireland in the last 2 weeks. It's been madness, but I do think that there is a huge connection here, and the people remind me a lot of the Irish. They're very very welcoming and very friendly and just very genuine people. And that's really, this has been very refreshing to kind of get to meet people who they've genuinely enjoyed themselves, which has been wonderful.
And we do have things in common, that we don't mind taking the mickey out of the ponds, and we do like a wee drink.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a wonderful trait of the Irish.
and we do all like a drink as well.
Yeah. That goes hand in hand with the Irish too. Yeah, so we have a lot in common, I guess.
And Songs from the Heart is doing exceptionally well. You must be very happy with it.
Oh, it's been fantastic. I mean, I really, really love this show. I think it's the best show we've done to date. The music that is in this show is very special because, all the songs genuinely are songs from the heart. And it's really special to perform that, because I think people can feel that the songs mean something special to you. I just think the whole production, I mean, we've, an incredible band and wonderful choir and beautiful costumes and lights, and it's very much a visually spectacular show as well as the music. So, it's been great. I love the show. I I think it's the best. Like I said, I think it's the best we've done to date.
And the CD is a great mix of old and new as well, and that for me really works well.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always important to do some of the old favourites as well, because I mean, you know, we can come along to the show and we can do lots of new songs of ours, but the minute you start Danny Boy or You Raise Me Up, everyone starts applauding, and so I think everyone wants to hear the old favourites too. You know, I'd be disappointed if I went along to the show and I didn't hear them myself. You know.
And there's a couple of tunes on the CD that feature your good self, When You Believe and Galway Bay, and they're lovely tunes indeed.
Yeah, oh, they're just fantastic songs. I mean, Galway Bay is an old Irish favourite, and for years I heard wonderful artists like Bing Crosby cover it, and you know, it was a favourite song of my mum's and my grandfather's. They used to sing it all the time. So I actually only got the chance to go to Galway Bay for the first time myself last year. I'm a Dublin city girl, so I'm a bit ashamed to say I haven't actually been before, but going last year was really wonderful because I could actually understand what every word in the beautiful song meant. So yeah, that's a special song. And of course, When You Believe is a song that was done by Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston, which are two very big shoes to fill. So I was glad to do my own thing with it and put my own stamp on it.
So in the situation of the CD, for instance, Chloe, how do you guys work when you do a solo vocal like those two tunes that you've done? Do you have much input into the songs that you actually do?
Here and there. I mean, David and I recorded When You Believe for the first time actually when I was 12 years old, and it was actually on my first album. And when we were deciding, you know, songs for the show, myself and David looked at a few different tracks, but we came back to When You Believe and decided to just do a different version of it because it's a really wonderful song. So we did want to include it in the show. But I guess, you know, David Downs, who is our musical composer and director of the show, you know, this is, I mean, his baby essentially, in that he is obviously one of the original creators, and he has kind of picked all the music. He's chosen, you know, the music for us since day one of Celtic Woman, and he's just so fantastic at picking music that suits us. You know, I mean, I started working professionally with David when I was 11 years old. You know, so I just turned 21 back in June, so that's 10 years of a working relationship, you know, and I guess he has watched my voice grow and go from strength to strength, so he's just been amazing in choosing music that suits us as performers, but challenges us at the same time. So, you know, I think he does a wonderful job at that, and we're very happy to leave him at it. I think he picks better music for us than we pick ourselves.
And you and all the girls have got careers and made recordings on your own that are very special indeed as well. So you're really very talented ladies, all of you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I mean, it's been wonderful that from the whole beginning of Celtic Woman, we have allowed to be solo artists within this show, you know, and that's the whole concept. We came together as 5 different solo artists in the beginning, and you know, we each get to do our own thing within the show, and then it's wonderful to come together and do some of the big ensemble numbers. But it's very important to remember we're, you know, individuals, and I think that's probably why the show has been such a wonderful success, and that there's no egos, or there's no competition on stage, because we're all so different. So it's nice to get your own few minutes in the spotlight, as well as coming together and singing together.
Oh, and that really does show on stage. The fact that you guys are having such a good time and enjoying what you're doing, I mean, really comes across.
It's wonderful for people to say to us, you know. It's and you know, it's all real. You know, they are the best 2 hours of the day, and the minute you get out there, it doesn't matter what's gone on earlier on in the day. If you've had an awful day or a great day, you forget about it all when you get out there, and you just have fun. And it's wonderful to look down and you know, see a little girl in the third row jumping up and down because she's so excited to be there, or you know, people who, you know, have never been to Ireland crying at the music because their ancestors are from there, and you know, just people getting to meet them afterwards and hearing their stories and hearing how the music has helped them in their lives is really, really special. And I think that's when all the blood, sweat and tears all pays off, you know.
And as you say, you have such a wide cross section of audience. That must be a wonderful thing as well.
It's amazing. We actually never cease to be amazed by the people who show up at our shows. You know, I mean, we have children as young as 2 and 3 coming with their parents and their grandparents, and it has become very much a family show, which I actually think is amazing, because I remember growing up, it's very hard to find something that the whole family can go out to and enjoy. And I think with this show, like I said, you know, there's such a huge variety of music within it that it kind of doesn't matter what genre you like. There's definitely going to be something there for you. So yeah, that's been great, and it's been fun to see the odd few heavy metal rockers who show up at the show and tell you that they love the music. You know, so I don't know what draws people to the show, but we're very grateful that all walks of life come to see us. It's fantastic.
Maybe we all have a little Irish in us somewhere. I certainly do.
I think so, yeah.
And it comes out.
Irish in the world, and we know about.
I just wanted to quickly ask you about a couple of tunes. One of my favourite tunes on the CD, and I excuse my pronunciation, Nushin La.
Nushin Law, yeah,
Which
it actually means seize the day in Irish. It means kind of, the whole song is about partying until the sun comes up, and you know, kind of keep the music and keep the drink flowing. It's a great old tune, and we've done a part English, part Gaelic version of it. And it's so much fun. It's one of those numbers you can't help but clap along and kind of tap your foot along to. It's a fantastic number.
So that's why it appeals to me, see.
Yeah.
And the other one's an old one that I listened to again when I knew I was going to say hello to you was your version of Orinoco Flow from Enya on the first CD. It's such her probably most well known tune, but you guys have done such a faithful job of it, and it's a lovely tune indeed.
Oh, thank you. Well, I actually think the greatest compliment we could get is that Enya, you know, is very particular about who sings her music, you know, and rightly so. I mean, she's got some fantastic songs. I'm sure she only wants people to do them justice. And the biggest compliment we could get was her allowing us to perform that song for the last 6 years. And, you know, she said that we did such a wonderful job of it. She's very happy to let us perform it all over the world, which is such a huge compliment. So you know it's good if the original creator of the song likes what you're doing. So again, it's one of those songs that the minute the intro starts, people start clapping along and swaying along to it. So it's a great piece. If you listen to the words, they're mad, but it's fantastic. It's a great song, yeah.
It is a great tune indeed. All right, Chloe, thank you so much for saying hello. It's been a pleasure, and I'm so rapt that you're having such a great time in Australia.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, like I said, we've been so warmly welcomed by everyone here. The more time we get to spend here, the better. This is all going by too quickly, so we hope to come back again next year and spend a bit more time here. We're having a ball. Thanks a million for talking to me, Michael. It's good to talk to you.
Cheers, Chloe. Can I get you to do a quick tag for me?
Of course. Yeah, sure.
My show is called Sitting in a Bar in Adelaide.
Sitting in a bar in Adelaide.
If you could do me something like, this is Chloe Agnew from Celtic Woman, and you're listening to blah, blah, blah.
Okay, cool. Happy days.
Whenever you're ready.
Hello, everyone. This is Chloe from Celtic Woman, and you're listening to Sitting in a Bar in Adelaide.
Thank you so much. A pleasure to say hello, and I wish you all the best with the rest of the tour, and lovely to talk to you.
Cheers. Good to talk to you too. Talk to you again.
Thanks, Chloe. Bye-bye.
Yeah,